The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From the home of the Bulldogs, Evans Middle School, Jason Van Arkel reporting tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. And back at the studios, we got a tag team tonight, Kyle Smith and Mackenzie Sackman, helping produce the broadcast on the air here on KBIZ. We're back at home for the first time in 2020, a CIML girls-boys doubleheader as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the Hawks, or Hawkettes, of Ankeny High School. In our girls matchup tonight, your Bulldogs come in with a record of 5-3, coming off a blowout win Friday night over Des Moines Lincoln, 83-28. A ball game that Ottumwa led 54-11 at the half, a ball game where they had a 35-0 run between the first and second quarters, on their way to a win that probably felt like a long time coming for them after they had dropped the game at Des Moines North before winter break. Ankeny is 4-5. They've struggled a little bit this season. They started the year with a loss to Mason City. Then they won 4 in a row. They beat Des Moines North, Fort Dodge, Des Moines East, and Des Moines Lincoln. For the last 4 games, a lot tougher. They were beaten by Dowling, 76-52, by Southeast Polk, 74-61. They lost to Urbandale, 65-50. And then their last time out on Friday, they were beaten by Ames at home, 56-48. So Ankeny still will be a tough opponent for Ottumwa tonight, but it is a ball game the Bulldogs certainly can win if they play the kind of game that they are capable of playing. Now, Ottumwa is shorthanded tonight, not necessarily in terms of their players available, but in terms of who's coaching the team. Head coach Joe Vandenberg is sick. He called me last night. We talked on the phone. He said he has the flu. He can't even come back to teaching until Thursday, and so if he can't come into work, he can't coach the team. Assistant coach Davion Scott will take over the head coaching duties for tonight, and he'll try to lead the Bulldogs to a victory over the Hawkettes in Coach Vandenberg's absence. Coach, if you're listening tonight, certainly we hope you're getting better fast, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday when we go back out on the road to take on Des Moines East. So the Bulldogs and the Hawkettes here in the girls' game, and of course the boys' game to follow here from Evans Middle School. This is, like we said, the first home game of 2020, and we're in a run where we haven't played very much at home. We haven't been here since December 13th when we took on Des Moines Hoover. So that was 3 road trips in a row. Then we'll have 2 more after this. We go to Des Moines East, as I said, on Friday. Next Tuesday, we're at Des Moines Hoover for a rematch with the Huskies. Then we'll be back home on the 17th to take on Des Moines Roosevelt for the first time this season. Following that, a girls' road trip to Burlington on the 21st. The boys will play at home against Oskaloosa that night. And then we get home games with Des Moines North on the 24th, on the road at Washington on the 27th. Then a nice little run of home games, Marshalltown, Des Moines Lincoln, Des Moines East, to end January and go into February. And by the time we get to that run, we should have the pairings for the regional tournament, and we'll know where Ottumwa's going or if they get to stay at home and who the Bulldogs will be playing. The Bulldogs' goal this year was to secure a number 2 seed in a regional at least and get a home game in the semifinals. If Ottumwa wants to do that, and they've got that tough loss to North to overcome on their schedule, if the Bulldogs want to get that 2 seed, a win over Ankeny would be a nice feather in the cap. So this is kind of a critical game for Ottumwa. Even though it's not a Metro Conference game, it is a critical game for Ottumwa in terms of potential regional seeding, because with that loss to North on the schedule, and North is not as bad of a team as they've been in recent years, they are much improved, but with that loss to North sitting there, the Bulldogs are going to have to overcome that loss by getting some big wins. That would mean beating Ankeny at home tonight. That would certainly help. Winning at Des Moines East. East is not what it has been in previous years, but a win on the road is always good. And then the Roosevelt games will be big as well. Well, the first one anyway. The second time we play Roosevelt's very end of the season, the regional pairings will all be out. So the games that matter most to Ottumwa in terms of regional seeding, right in front of them. You've got Ankeny tonight, at East on Friday, home to Des Moines Roosevelt a week from Friday. The trip to Hoover in there as well, that you don't want to overlook Hoover, but the Bulldogs handled them pretty easily the first time around. So OHS, if they want to get to the goals they've set for this season, this game tonight is pretty critical. What we'll do right now is take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, we'll continue with our pregame show. Again, no chat with head coach Joe Vandenberg tonight. He's under the weather. Assistant coach Davion Scott filling in down on the sideline. We'll talk more about this game and what is at stake for Ottumwa when we come back in 2 minutes. You are listening and watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High basketball on the air on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Jason Van Arkel with you tonight from Evans Middle School. Ottumwa and Ankeny, girls game first, boys game to follow. The Bulldogs and the Hawkettes warming up down on the floor below me, as you can see if you are watching that live video stream here on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Hearing the PA announcer talk about the Chuck-a-Duck contest, where the fans pay a couple bucks to get a rubber duck, and at halftime, I think of the boys game, try to throw it as close to the center of the court as possible. Don't normally mention that, except a couple of years ago I actually won that contest from way up in the broadcast perch here. Thought about trying it again tonight. Mike Egbert encouraged me to maybe give it another try, but don't have the duck with me tonight. So hopefully I'll get a chance to play it sometime this season. Bulldog boys head coach Neil Hartz is standing right next to me now. I didn't have a chance to go talk to Neil today. You know what, I'm going to do an impromptu interview since Neil came up here and Joe's sick. I couldn't talk to Coach Vandenberg today because he's sick, so we'll just do this back and forth deal with the one headset I got. Coach, glad you came up. Sorry I didn't get a chance to come talk to you earlier today. We'll do this live. So you're getting ready to play Ankeny tonight, coming off another tough one at Des Moines Lincoln. And I hate to bring up the bad news from the other night, from Friday night, but I know turnovers killed you in a game where otherwise your kids played pretty well.
Yeah, that's been our whole issue all year. Last 4 minutes of games, we've outplayed about everybody we've played for 28 minutes. And then for the last 4 minutes, for some reason, we get ourselves in a hurry, make bad decisions, and turn the ball over. But, I mean, we're right where we want to be. We just got to learn how to win.
Well, talk about some positives. You were down 15 early in the third quarter of that game. They were on a run. The crowd was going nuts. Clawed your way all the way back into it, tied the game. What allowed your kids to kind of refocus, especially in that roundhouse, which is a tough place to play, and find a way to get themselves back into it?
I think the biggest thing was when they came out on the 10-0 run to start the second half, I called timeout and had a coach-to-player talk, maybe a little yelling and screaming, and they responded, and that's what I wanted to find out, if they could respond with me getting hard on them, and that's what they did. So I know now I can cross the line a little bit and push them more, and they'll respond to me.
You take on Ankeny tonight, and I know you're telling me the other night they got two really good guards. They got a couple kids who can really, fill up the bucket, fill up the score sheet. How do you slow them down tonight?
Well, our plan tonight is we're going to play zone and see if they hit shots. We're going to kind of give them the Des Moines North treatment. It's like if they hit long threes, they hit long threes, but we're going to do our best to try to keep them out of the middle because that's where they like to play and create their own shots and drive and kick. So that's our plan. We'll see how it goes.
Joe Hammer, we've talked about him playing the point guard role this year, and obviously he's been a shooter first most of his career, and he's kind of learning on the fly. He's got a lot of assists. I know he'd like to get the turnovers down a bit, but it had to be encouraging to see him get his shot going finally at Lincoln. He scored 21 points, really kept you guys in that game when they were double and triple teaming Trey Swartz. I know he was frustrated at the end of the game with the loss, but being able to score like that, does that give him a boost of confidence going forward?
Absolutely. Like I told him after the game, I said, we may not have won the game, but I said, Joe, you've officially arrived. I said, this is why we need you to hit threes, to take the double teams off of Trey. But now we're to the point now where we need that third option because now people know Joe can hit the shot. So we're hoping Drake or Kai step up tonight and give us a shot to win this game tonight.
All right, Ottumwa High boys head coach Neil Hartz. His team will take on Ankeny a little bit later tonight after the girls' game. Coach, good to see you. Thanks for the time and best of luck tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with the starting lineups for the girls' game here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 Seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, Bulldogs taking on Ankeny tonight. Girls, boys doubleheader here on KBIZ and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Let's check the starting lineups first for the Ankeny Hawkettes, the visitors. Their head coach, Drew McAnally, sending out this starting 5. In the backcourt, their leading scorer, 5'8" senior Kayla Pitts, averaging 16.7 points per contest. Joined in the backcourt by 5'4" senior Ashley Harrington, their second leading scorer at 8.8 points per game. The third guard, 5'6" freshman Jenna Pitts, so we'll have 2 Pitts on the floor. P-I-T-Z is how it's spelled. 7.9 points per game for the freshman. And then up front, the fourth starter, 5'7" junior Ellie Mashoff, averaging 3.9 points per game. And then the post, 5'10" junior Calissa Wright, averaging 6.4 points per game. Those are the Hawkettes. These are your Ottumwa Bulldogs. Assistant coach Davion Scott filling in for head coach Joe Vandenberg, who's under the weather tonight. Same starting 5 as we had on Friday. 5'4" senior point guard Kaylee Bix, averaging 12.8 points per game. 5'8" senior Katie Nelson, 3.7 points per game. 5'8" junior Chloe Schneckloff, 5.3 points per game. 5'9" senior Allie Buchan-Nosbish, 10.1 points per game. And 5'10" senior Grace Buchan-Nosbish, 11 points per game. Our referees tonight, Steve Klein, Jeff Burmel, and Ross Helmsley. Two teams are headed back to the bench. The Ottumwa High Pep Band is playing the fight song quite loudly in our ears, and we are just about ready for the introduction of the starting lineups, and then the Ottumwa High JROTC color guard will present the colors, and we'll have the national anthem. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Ankeny is wearing dark gray road jerseys, kind of that gunmetal gray. They have some maroon trim on the shoulders and the collar. They have maroon numbers trimmed in gold on the back of those gray jerseys. I assume the numbers on the front are also maroon trimmed in gold. And some maroon trim on the gray shorts for the Hawkettes. Bulldogs in the home whites, red trim on the collar, red lettering, red numbers trimmed in silver, and red and silver striping down the sides of the white jerseys and the white shorts for OHS. Those Ankeny jerseys, by the way, do say Ankeny over the numbers, maroon trimmed in gold. The maroon, or the Ankeny Hawkette warm-ups, by the way, are pink shirts. I'm trying to see what they say. It says Hawkette basketball never stops. Well, I mean, they'll stop at the end of the game, I'm sure, just like Ottumwa will, and we'll see who has more points. That's how it works. Fans still filing in here at Evans Middle School. The dog pound starting to fill up. Many of the boys players are in the dog pound to start this game, and then at about halftime or so, they'll head to the locker room and get dressed for their contest tonight. A lot of parents filling the stands directly across from me. A fair number of Ankeny fans have made the trip as well. Down below me, our perch here just about center court. In fact, the camera for the video broadcast dead center court. And it's getting loud here at Evans Middle School. I know the fans are excited to have the first home game of 2020. We'll have a lot of them down the stretch, but good to have one at home before we head back out on the road in conference play on Friday. All right, the Ottumwa High JROTC about to present the colors at midcourt, and we will have the national anthem. We'll step aside for that 2 minutes, and then we're back with the opening tip. Bulldog basketball about to begin on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School tonight. Annie Argo, our on-site video producer, the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Kyle Smith and Mackenzie Sackman producing the radio broadcast back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and Ankeny, our girls' game about to begin. Bulldogs are 5-3, Ankeny 4-5. And OHS looking for, I don't know if you'd call it a signature win, but it would certainly be a nice victory for Ottumwa to beat a CIML school outside of the Metro Conference. Hawkettes have struggled a bit this year at 4-5. One question that we'll see if it gets answered tonight is whether or not Casey Nickerson is ready to return to the lineup. Suffered that sprained ankle in December. Missed several games in December, dressed for the Lincoln game last Friday, but didn't play. Ottumwa certainly did not need her in that blowout win. Will she be an option? Will she be an option off the bench tonight? She is dressed. She warmed up. Not sure quite what we're waiting on here. Okay, now we're ready to go. The whistle blows. The ball is in the air. The tip is controlled by Ankeny. They move left to right in the opening half. Bulldogs will pick up man-to-man. Left wing open for a quick three and hitting it. Boy, Ottumwa did not get out on Ellie Mashoff on the left wing, and she hit an immediate three. And now Ankeny sets up pressure. Ball goes left side to Schneckloth. Back to the center for Bix. Bix, long pass into the front court, left side, Buchanosbish. Drives in, put it up off the glass. Allie couldn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out. Katie Nelson has it. Lob it to the corner for Grace. Baseline drive, and a bump foul will be called on Ankeny's Ellie Mashoff. First foul of the game, coming at the 7:33 mark. You know, I said this off air before the game. We'll get to it in a moment. Allie Buchanosbish off the inbounds. Bounce it in the lane to Grace. Double team. Put it up anyway. Off the glass, no. Rebound tipped out of Nelson's hands and run down by Ashley Harrington for Ankeny. Here come the Hawkettes. Jenna Pitts, a freshman, all the way down right side. Put up an awkward shot. Missed it. Rebound, though, in the lane, and the putback is good by Calissa Wright. And Ankeny's up 5-0. Ankeny with the zone pressure to the center of the court. The ball is deflected away, and Caleb Pitts may have gotten poked in the eye. Ankeny came away with the ball. On the right wing is Jenna Pitts. Down to the block they go, and back out to Pitts. Pitts down to the baseline, drives under the hoop, throws it back out on the wing, and a travel is called on the bunny hop by Mashoff. So Ankeny turns it over. Ottumwa's got to get the offense going. They're down 5-0 early. Mentioned Mashoff hit that three to start the game. She was only 4 of 20 coming in at 20% three-point shooter. Never fails. We seem to give up threes to players that don't normally shoot them well. Long pass to Schneckloth, and she's called for a travel as she tried to set her feet and shoot the three. Now, I don't know about that one. She did kind of, raise up on her toes and come back down, but if the foot doesn't leave the floor, it's not a travel. Been saying that for years. Into the front court, Jenna Pitts. Bulldogs down 5-0. Ankeny with the ball. Up high on the left side is Harrington. Gets the top of the key to right. Right side to Pitts. Trying to drive on Bix. Cut her off. They call a blocking foul on Pitts. Boy, on Bix. I thought Pitts put an elbow into the chest of Kaylee Bix, but Kaylee gets called for the foul. Ankeny inbounding from the baseline. Throw it into the corner. A three on the way is in and out, no good, and the rebound is to Bix off the miss by Jenna Pitts. Bix gets it to Nelson. Ankeny pressing even on a miss. Into the front court is Schneckloth and hands it to Nelson. They go left side to Allie Buchanosbish. Allie drives baseline, jump pass right wing to Bix, shot fake, drives in the lane, puts up the runner off the glass, too strong, rebound tapped. It'll go out of bounds, last touched by Ankeny, stays with Ottumwa, 6:02 to go first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Nelson, a lob into Buchanosbish, hands off to Allie at the top of the key. Jab step, drives right, kicks it on the wing to Bix. Kaylee, against the zone of Ankeny, gets it up top to Nelson. Throws it left side to Schneckloth. Chloe into the corner to Grace. Brings it back out to the wing. Buchanosbish all the way up top, right side back to Bix. She brings it back between the circles, bounce it left side to Allie. Tries to drive baseline, cut off. Now it goes back across to the lane, kicks it right side to Schneckloth. Chloe down to the baseline on a dribble, cut off. Back out on the wing to Allie. Now up top to Nelson. Drives right side, hands off to Schneckloth. The ball ricocheted off the ref and stayed in bounds. Now they get it underneath the Bix. And she tried to kick it to the corner to Nelson, too wide and out of bounds. Coach Scott telling his team to settle down. 5:23 to go first quarter. Ottumwa has not scored yet, down 5-0. The younger Pitts, the freshman, brings it through the midcourt circle. Over to the right side, Bulldogs in a man-to-man. Ball goes up top to Caleb Pitts. Now they swing it left side. Now back to right, driving the right side, cut off, feeds another backdoor cut. The layup will not count because she traveled. Mashoff caught the ball with a step on the defender, but took 3 steps going to the rim. Now Ankeny sets up that zone, kind of a diamond in the backcourt. Bix between in the backcourt center of the court, goes long up ahead to Bukanajvic. Grace drives, lays it up, no good. Allie the rebound, the putback counted in the foul. Allie Bukanajvic with a chance for a 3-point play. Ottumwa finally gets the ball to go through the hoop.
Foul is on number 14 for Ankeny.
Calissa Wright gets her first foul, team foul number 2. Substitution. Checking in Isabel Vacek, 6-foot senior. The free throw is too strong, and the rebound rolls all the way back out, and Allie runs it down to the volleyball line. Drives it back in, steps through 2 defenders, misses a layup. Grace got the rebound. Her putback is good. That turned out to be a 4-point possession. Bulldogs back within 1, 5-4. Long pass into the front court, deflected. Recovered by Pitts, puts it up, missed it, got her own rebound. Bix knocked it away, though, and Nelson comes up with a loose ball. Bukanajvic, Allie into the front court, drives right side, kicks it on the wing to Grace. Grace dribbles around a defender, got it up top to Bix. Bix to the right side, handoff to Allie, shot fake, drives, bobbles, but got it to Nelson. Elbow jumper left side, got it. 6-0 run for the Bulldogs, they're up 6-5. 4:16 to go first quarter. Jenna Pitts between the circles for Ankeny. Dribbles left, gets it to Ellie Mashoff. Mashoff looking for a cutter, goes up top to Pitts instead. Doesn't use the pick, but they double team the pick and the roll to the basket, but the miss by Ankeny. Ottumwa fighting for the rebound. Ankeny kicks it out. Pitts is open for a 3 and got it. Oh, man. Jenna Pitts hits the 3. Pitts has not been a good 3-point shooter, only 18%, but she hit that one, and Ankeny leads 8-6. I thought Ottumwa was going to get a break there on the miss by Vacek. Now right side, Bukanajvic. Grace, a shot fake and a drive, got to the rim, got fouled, and Grace Bukanajvic will shoot 2. I believe that one is on the senior post player, Vacek.
Fouls on Ankeny's number 35, Isabella Vacek.
It's her first, team foul number 3. Grace at the line, 68% on the season. And the first one is good.
Grace Bukanajvic at the line.
3:38 to go first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. One more free throw for Grace Bukanajvic. Knocks it down, and we're tied at 8. The Hawkettes back the other way. The freshman Jenna Pitts again across the timeline. Look for the back door, not there. Got it to Caleb Pitts right side. Back up top to Jenna. Goes around a pick. Bulldogs hedge. Down to the baseline. Tough runner off the rim, no good. Good defense by Katie Nelson, and the rebound to Grace. Gets it to Katie, who swings it across to Kaylee, and Bix across the timeline. Down the left side of the lane. Left-handed scoop shot. Got the roll. Kaylee Bix puts Ottumwa back in front, 10-8. Pitts into the front court. Bulldogs are trying to deny Kayla Pitts the ball wherever she goes. The ball is thrown back to the volleyball line to Mashoff. Lobs it underneath, and Allie took it away, knocked the pass away, and ran it down before it went out of bounds. Allie trying to get away from Pitts, got it to Bix into the front court. Down to the corner for Schneckloff. 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound, though, to Nelson on the weak side. Kicks it in the corner to Grace. Brings it out to the wing, throws it right side. Bix open for a 3, right wing. Too strong off the iron. Schneckloff the rebound and got fouled trying to kick it out. Bulldogs working on the offensive glass. That foul, I think, is on Vacek again. And she's got 2. Ankeny will make a couple of subs here. They bring back Calissa Wright, and they also bring in for the first time Sydney Truman, a 5'7" senior, and Ankeny will take a timeout. 2:33 to go first quarter. Bulldogs up 2, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding and a whistle as we come back to live action. Inbounds pass was kicked, so Katie Nelson will try it again. Bulldogs stack at the elbow. They go to Bukanajvic. Grace drives in, kicks it across to Nelson. They call a travel. It's an odd call. Thought maybe Grace was fouled as she made the pass. Now Ottumwa sets up a 2-3 zone. They lead 10-8. Kayla Pitts into the front court for Ankeny. Throws it left side for the younger sister, Jenna. Jenna skips it right side, and the long 2-point jumper on the way. No good, out of the hands of Truman, and the rebound to Bix. And Bix had the dribble go over her head and got called for a carry. When that ball bounced up too high, she should have just let it come down without touching it, and then she'd have been okay. But gets called for the carry and an unforced error there. Kayla Pitts inbounding from the baseline. Looking, still looking. Throws it up top for Jenna Pitts all the way near midcourt. Pass deflected, got in the corner for Kayla Pitts. She got to look at a 3, missed it pretty badly off the front of the rim, and the rebound to Schneckloff. Ottumwa dodged a bit of a bullet there. Chloe into the front court, down the lane, all the way in, off the glass, too strong, the rebound to Truman, and then Chloe reached in and committed the foul. First one on Schneckloff, only the second foul of the game so far in Ottumwa. 1:50 to go first quarter, and Guest about to check in for OHS, the 5'11" junior. And she will replace Schneckloff, so the Bulldog lineup gets a little bit taller. Kayla Pitts again bringing it up. The freshman, the younger one, Jenna Pitts, had been running the point, but now they've put the ball in Kayla's hands the last few times down. Bulldogs again in a zone. Pitts over to the right side, now dribbles to the elbow, fed it to Truman at the free throw line, kicks it out left wing. Jenna Pitts for a 3, hit it. That's her second 3 of the game. She came into the game 5 for 28, but never seems to fail if players hit 3s against Ottumwa. Bulldogs down 11-10. Grace, a shot fake, a kick out to Allie, right wing. She penetrates, and she's called for traveling. Tried to pivot around and kick it back out, but bunny hopped. Ashley Harrington checks back in for Ankeny. 1:17 to go. Ankeny with the ball here in the opening quarter, leading 11-10. Pitts walks it across the timeline. Ottumwa's gone back man-to-man. Pitts over to the left side, trying to drive on Guest. Put it up. Guest might have partially blocked it, and they say it went off the backside of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. It stays with Ankeny, but good defense there by Ann Guest. Jenna Pitts had checked out very briefly for Ankeny. She goes right back in. Calissa Wright will sit. 1:02 on the clock, opening quarter. Pitts looking to inbound, bounce it to Jenna Pitts, left side of the lane, backs it out. Trying to drive on Guest, now kicks it up top. Harrington a 3, and off the rim, no. Rebound to Grace. Bulldogs into the front court, swing it across to Bix. Brings it back to the right side, a handoff to Grace. Grace curls to the top, handoff to Allie. Allie curls down the lane, cut off, out to Bix. And now one dribble, handoff to Allie, or to Grace. Right side of the lane, got in the lane, off the glass, and good. Grace Bukanajvic has 6 early points. Ottumwa back in front, 12-11. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Jenna Pitts, right side to Truman. Truman up top to Mashoff. Now the left wing back to Jenna Pitts. Up top to Harrington. Right side for Mashoff again. Mashoff brings it back up top. Throws it right side. Ooh, nearly stolen by Grace Bukanajvic, but they call the reach-in foul. First one on Grace, team foul number 3. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Ottumwa leading 12-11. Ankeny wasn't really playing like they were holding for one shot there, but maybe now they'll look to get the last shot. Inbound to Kayla Pitts, guarded by Allie. Dribbles left side, down the lane, pass it to the right corner to Mashoff to the wing. Jenna Pitts, a three, got it. Her third three of the quarter, and Ottumwa, by the time they inbound, the quarter's over. Down 14-12 after one, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa trailing Ankeny 14-12 in our girls game. Katie Nelson between the circles for OHS. Right side to Kaylee Bix. Ankeny looks like they're in a man-to-man now. Hand off to Bukanazbich. Alley, right side, kicks it back to Grace. Grace penetrates in the lane, got hacked as she went up. And Grace will go back to the line to shoot two. Jenna Pitts with her first. Team foul number 5 on the Hawkettes.
15 foul.
Grace at the line, 2 for 2 so far tonight, 6 points in the game. First free throw is up and good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. Bukanazbich, a free throw to tie the game once again, puts it up, knocks it down. We're tied at 14. 7:44 to go, second quarter. Long pass into the front court. Harrington open for a three in transition and got it. Someone's got to get back and recognize Ashley Harrington, her first bucket of the night. She's a 36% three-point shooter. 17-14 Hawkettes. Bix to the left side, a handoff to Alley. Thought about the shot, now crosses over, drives in, kicks it back out to Bix. Bix penetrates, kicks it up top to Nelson. Katie to the right side, back to Bix on the wing. And a handoff to Alley. Bukanazbich, jab step. Handoff to Bix, top of the key. Crosses over, back to Grace. One dribble back up top. Nelson nearly had it stolen. Goes left side to Kaylee. Bix brings it back up top. Ottumwa has tried a lot of dribble and dish and hasn't gotten anywhere on this possession. Nelson right wing. Skip it left side to Alley. Alley driving down to the baseline. Jump stop, and the jump stop got Truman in the air, and Truman came down and fouled her. First one on Sydney Truman. Team foul number 6 on Ankeny. Subs for both teams, Chloe Schneckloth back in for Ottumwa and Ellie Mashoff back in for Ankeny. Still have not seen Casey Nickerson. Not sure if she's quite ready to go yet or not. Nelson trying to get it in. Got a baseline to Grace. Brings it out to the wing. Gets it to Bix. Kaylee back up top. Dribbles right. Looking to penetrate, not there. Picked up the dribble. Got it to Schneckloth on the wing, who gets it right back to Bix. Kaylee goes left, and miscommunication there. Grace cut to the basket, and Kaylee threw it to the wing out of bounds. Ankeny with the ball, leading 17-14, trying to get a little separation. They led early 5-0, but it's been a one-possession game ever since Ottumwa got back into it with a 6-0 run. Harrington driving baseline, put up the runner, got that to go. Ashley Harrington, their second leading scorer at 8.8 points per game, has scored 5 in a row, and Ankeny leads by 5. Grace down to the baseline. Kicks it up top to Nelson. Katie swings it to Schneckloth. Now towards the left side for Bix. It brings it right back top of the key. Picked up the dribble. Handoff back to Nelson. Thought about a long three. Now gets it to Schneckloth. Chloe around to pick. Up top to Bix. Bix to Grace. Grace hands off to Alley. Ankeny switching every pick. Back to Bix. Crosses over. Dribbles left. Now back right. Had it knocked away. Got it back. Fed it underneath to Nelson, who got fouled as she went up. And Katie Nelson will shoot two. Kayla Pitts with her first, team foul number 7. Bulldogs are in the bonus, but a shooting foul here. Nelson at the line for 2. Katie 71% on the season so far. Senior guard puts it up and off the back iron, no good. Still one more free throw to come for Nelson. 5:49 to go second quarter. Ottumwa down 19-14. Free throw up and no good. Katie's been really good at the line this year. The rebound is deflected. It ends up in the hands of Ankeny. They want to run. Long pass underneath. Pitts was open, laid it in and got fouled. And Grace doesn't think she fouled her. That'll be the second one on Grace. And that scramble off the missed free throw, Ottumwa didn't get back in time. It was the first bucket for Kayla Pitts. She averages 16.7 per game. Ottumwa's been face guarding her, trying to keep the ball out of her hands, but now she has a chance at a three-point play. And Guest is checked back in as the free throw is good. Pitts 72% on the season, and Ottumwa suddenly down 8, 22-14. Bulldogs have had a real struggle offensively. They nearly throw it away. Schneckloth rescues it up high. Hands off to Bix, who goes back right to left. Crosses over, triple team, but got it up anyway, missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds, last touch by Ottumwa. Ottumwa wants a timeout here. They're down 8, 5:23 to go second quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ, brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. 5:23 to go second quarter. Bulldogs trailing 22-14. Ankeny into the front court. Pitts over to the right side. Drives all the way in and laid it up and in. Got around 2 defenders there. All of a sudden, Ankeny's up by 10, 24-14. Bix, right side to Schneckloth, back in the corner to Kaylee. Bix brings it back out to the elbow. Now back right side to Ali Bukanazmish. Ali one dribble in, down to the post for Guest. Guest goes in, put it up, off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Kalissa Wright. Into the front court quickly. Pitts driving baseline again, cut off this time by Bukanazmish, but fed it underneath the Mashoff, who lays it in, cutting from the weak side. And the real danger time for Ottumwa now. They're down 12, 26-14. Bix pivots in the lane, goes right side to Nelson. Nelson up top to Schneckloth. Chloe to the right side, down to the block for Guest again, double teamed. Lob it back out to Schneckloth. Got a 3 on the way, missed it. Weak side rebound rescued by Jenna Pitts for Ankeny. Long pass into the front court. Kayla Pitts left wing. Got a 3 off and hit it. And Ankeny is on fire right now. The Bulldogs don't have an answer. They're down 29-14. This is a 15-0 run for Ankeny. This game was tied, and now a loose ball, and Bix dives for it. It's out of bounds off of Harrington. It'll stay with Ottumwa, thankfully, with 3:52 to go until halftime. Grace Bukanazmish back in for Ottumwa. Bulldogs again without Nickerson in the lineup. Ottumwa basically a 6-player rotation. And right now the 5 on the floor trying to find a way to end this 15-0 run. In the corner, Grace curls to the elbow, got in the lane, tough runner off the glass, couldn't get it to go, rebound Jenna Pitts. Ankeny wants to run again. Long pass up ahead is in the hand of Kalissa Wright, who lays it in. And another timeout by Ottumwa, down 31-14. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Bulldogs back into the front court after a quick timeout. They're down 31-14 to Ankeny. Again, this game was tied, and Ankeny's on a 17-0 run. Up top to Bix. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound, Ankeny, they look to run. They got a 3-on-2. Bounce it up ahead to Harrington. And another fast break bucket for Ankeny. Bulldogs didn't run out of their own gym all of a sudden. 33-14. Bulldogs have had 2 free throws in this quarter, and that's it. It was only 14-12 at the end of the first quarter, and then Ottumwa tied it early in the second, but it's been all Hawkettes ever since. Alley drives in, jumps, kicks it back to Bix, hands it off to Grace. Grace up top to Bix again. Around a pick. Let's give it right side to Schneckloff. Down underneath to Alley. Pivots, puts it up, off the glass and good, and finally the run ends. Alley Buchanan-Osbush, her second bucket, and it's 33-16. Pitts drives right around Kaylee Bix, and the freshman Janet Pitts lays it in. Buckets coming fast and furious for Ankeny. 35-16. Alley, baseline drive, spins, and got called for a foul. Ankeny did. Not a shooting foul, but it will be a 1-and-1 for Ottumwa here. Second foul on Kalissa Wright, team foul number 8. Sydney Truman back in for Ankeny. Alley Buchanan-Osbush at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Ankeny wants one more sub in there, and they will check in Rachel Christman, a 5'7" junior. 2:20 on the clock. Alley Buchanan-Osbush needs to hit the first or in the second. Senior puts it up, and too strong on the rebound to Wright. Alley 0 for 2 from the line tonight. On the right side is Pitts backing away. It's poked away by Buchanan-Osbush, run down by Pitts in the backcourt, and then kind of ran over Buchanan-Osbush, but the foul is on Alley. It's her first, team foul number 5.
Alley Buchanan-Osbush, that's her first. 15.
Inbounds comes to Pitts. The senior holding it up on the volleyball line right side, bounce it to the corner. Now quickly to the free throw line for Wright, to the left corner for Mashoff, back up top to Pitts. Once again to the elbow, now underneath to Truman. Pass deflected, Nelson fighting for the loose ball, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Ankeny. Bulldogs getting hands in the passing lane there. When Ottumwa's playing well, they do more of that. Inbounds comes to Pitts again up high. To the right side for Mashoff, down to the baseline for Wright. To the elbow, Truman back up top. Shot fake by Mashoff, now steps into a 3, and off the rim, no good. Rebound to Bix. Bulldogs trying to end the quarter strong, down 35-16. Up top is Grace. Drive, spins in the lane, got it off the glass, missed it. Rebound is knocked out, but a foul on Ottumwa, and if that's on Grace, that's her third. It is the third foul on Grace Buchanan-Osbush. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. Addison Ransom will check in for Grace. So Ottumwa right now has Alley Buchanan-Osbush, Chloe Schneckloff, Kaylee Bix, Katie Nelson, and now Addison Ransom on the floor. Ransom, the 5'9" sophomore. Pitts into the front court. Gets it to the free throw line for Truman. Wants to go underneath, now goes in the corner for Pitts instead. Her 3 is no good, and the rebound to Ransom. She is double teamed, but gets it out to Nelson. Nelson double teamed, but got it ahead to Bix, who's across the timeline right side. Into the lane for Ransom, left side off the glass, no, missed it. And the rebound pulled in by Ankeny again. Here comes Pitts. Goes right side to Mashoff. Skip it left side for Christman. Back up top to Pitts. Down to the baseline, wide open, and missing the layup, though, is right. Got her on rebound. Putback is good, and she's fouled. With 48.2 seconds to go. Bix gets her second foul. Ashley Harrington back in for Ankeny. Right at the line, 62%. Boy, Ottumwa was dead even with Ankeny through a quarter and into the second quarter, and then the wheels have come off. Free throw no good, rebound by Schneckloth, and the Bulldogs back the other way, 45 seconds to go. Right side to Bix, stumbles but gets it to Ali Bukanazbish. Ali kicks it towards the corner for Schneckloth, brings it back out, gets it up top to Bix again. Kaylee dribbles, left side, spins down the lane, kicks it on the wing to Chloe. 30 seconds to go, now in the corner to Bix. On the wing to Ali, three on the way, count it! Ali Bukanazbish with Ottumwa's first three of the game, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 16 seconds to go, Ankeny leading 40-19. To the right side, it goes to Chrisman. Down underneath to Wright. Skip it left side for Pitts. Three on the way, short. Long rebound is run down by Pitts, 5 seconds. She drives in and missed the layup. It was a wide open layup, rebound to Ransom, and the half comes to an end. Someone, though, with a lot of work to do. They trail Ankeny 37-19. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. Brought to you tonight by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa, by the Train Depot, good quality gourmet food selections, and by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. At the half, a really tough second quarter for your Ottumwa girls team. They trail Ankeny 37-19. This game was 14-12 Ankeny after one quarter. Ottumwa tied it 16 seconds into the second quarter, and then the Hawkettes went on a 17-0 run to take control. They outscored Ottumwa 23-7 in the second 8 minutes. Scoring for Ottumwa, Grace Buchanosbish leads OHS tonight so far with 8 points. Allie Buchanosbish has 7, 2 points for Kaylee Bix and 2 points for Katie Nelson. For Ankeny, their freshman leads them. Jenna Pitts, averaging only 8 points a game, already has 11, hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter despite not being one of their major three-point threats. Their normal leading scorer, Kayla Pitts, has 8 points, 7 for Ashley Harrington, 6 for Calissa Wright, and 5 points for Ellie Mashoff. Free throws, Ankeny only took 2 free throws in the first half. They hit 1 of them. Ottumwa got to the line more. They shot 8 of them, but they only hit 4. Grace Buchanosbish was 4 for 4 from the line, but both Allie Buchanosbish and Katie Nelson were 0 for 2. So at the half, the Bulldogs down 37-19, an 18-point deficit, and OHS will have to try to overcome that again without Casey Nickerson, the three-point shooter who had been leading the Bulldogs in scoring this year before going down with the ankle injury in practice in early December. Dressed for tonight's game, but has not been, put into the game and probably not quite ready to go yet. Bulldogs could use her in the second half, but she's not available. Ottumwa's going to have to find a way to get back to getting the easy buckets they were getting in the first quarter. They went without a field goal in the second quarter for more than 5 minutes. Only had the 2 free throws until late in that quarter. And Ottumwa's been trying to get penetration into the lane. It was successful in the first quarter, not nearly as much in the second quarter. Ankeny started switching every pick, and Ottumwa just kept running pick and rolls and passes that never really went anywhere. So the Bulldogs have to make some adjustments at the half to find a way to either get through this Ankeny defense or get the three-point game going a little bit more. Ottumwa's not completely bereft of three-point shooters without Nickerson in the lineup. Kaylee Bix can knock him down. Chloe Schneckloth can knock him down. Got to get him some open looks, though. They only attempted a couple of threes in that first half, and they were contested. You've got to do something to get some open looks. So the Bulldogs down 37-19 to Ankeny here at halftime. We'll take one more 3-minute timeout, come back and get you ready for the start of the second half here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Your Ottumwa girls trailing Ankeny 37-19. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. It will be Ankeny ball to start the second half. Final seconds of the halftime clock bleeding away here. OHS will have Kaylee Bix, Katie Nelson, Chloe Schneckloff, and Allie and Grace Buchanazbish on the floor. Ankeny has Kayla and Jenna Pitts, plus Ellie Mashoff, Calissa Wright, and Ashley Harrington. It'll be Kayla Pitts, the senior, across the timeline, guarded by Allie. Picks either side, chooses right. Allie poked it away, has the steal. Racing down right, coming back trying to stop her, and Allie lost control of the dribble and carried it. And tough break there. Ottumwa had the steal, and I like Allie's chances one-on-one against just about anybody, but couldn't control it that time. Pitts back across the timeline. Again, picks either side, goes left this time. Bulldogs switch. Now they switch back as Kayla goes right side, gets it to Jenna Pitts. Looks for a cutter, now throws it up top to Harrington. Harrington around a pick. Lob underneath, and a bobble and a catch by Wright. Has her trapped under the basket, does Nelson. Got it out to Harrington. Harrington now driving back baseline as the lane cleared out, and Harrington laid it in. Second time Ottumwa's given up the baseline to Ashley Harrington, who now has 9 points. And Ankeny up 20, 19-39. Bix on the back door to Allie. Nice shot fake to let the defender fly by, then laid it up and in. Buchanazbish has 9, 39-21. Long pass into Harrington. Bobbled it, and Schneckloff has the loose ball. Bulldogs get another turnover. Let's see if they can make something happen. Long pass right side for Allie. Driving baseline, got around Mashoff and laid it up and in. Buchanazbish has 11, 39-23. That'll prompt Ankeny head coach Drew McAnally to make a substitution at the next dead ball. Jenna Pitts picked up her dribble, gets it left side to Kayla Pitts. Throw it to the right elbow, right driving in on Nelson, kicks it back to Jenna Pitts. She drives in, put it up off the glass and spun it through. Jenna Pitts has a game-high 13 points, 41-23 Hawkettes. Nelson hands off to Grace. Grace kicks it back to Bix. Steps back for a three. Count it! Kaylee Bix with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. First tray of the night for Bix. 41-26, Dogs within 15. Get a few more stops and scores, get this deficit under 10, and you see how Ankeny might handle pressure. Up top to right, left side for Jenna Pitts. Goes around a pick. Pick and roll underneath to right. Made the catch and laid it in. Calissa Wright has 8 points, 43-26. Long pass into the front corner for Grace. Drives right around, right, missed the layup, got her own rebound. Putback is good for Grace Buchanazbish. And a timeout being called for by Ankeny. They get it, 43-28, 5:45 to go third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey. And I don't.
5:41 to go, third quarter. Ankeny 43, Ottumwa 28. Ankeny with the ball. They throw it underneath to right again. Cut off, kicks it out to Sidney Truman. Throws it right corner for Pitts. Pitts, a baseline drive. Laid it up, no, but Bix committed the foul, and that, if that is on Kaylee, that's her third. You can tell Ottumwa's kind of caught between wanting to help and not wanting to leave their defender, or the player they're defending, and it caught up to him that time as Pitts hits the first. She has 9 points, 44-28. So both Bix and Grace Buchanosbish are playing with 3 fouls for Ottumwa. Second free throw good for leading scorer on the season for Ankeny. She has 10 points, 45-28. Nelson to the right side, lob it down to the baseline for Grace. Double teamed, kicks it left wing to Bix, shot fake, drives in, little runner with the right hand, no, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Ankeny. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 5:17 to go in the third. Nelson will throw the inbounds pass. Underneath on the block to Grace. Turnaround hook shot, no. Rebound tapped by Nelson, but controlled by Ankeny. Long pass into the front court. Harrington left side, cut off by Buchanosbish. Fed it across the lane to Wright. Laid it up, no, but a foul on Ottumwa, and Calissa Wright will shoot 2. Foul on Katie Nelson, only her first. Team foul number 2. Wright at the line, 62%, 0 for 1 tonight. And this free throw is good. 46-28. Substitution Ottumwa, and Guest is in to replace Kaylee Bix. And one more free throw coming up for Wright, the 5'10" junior. Eyes of the rim, puts it up and knocks it down, and Ankeny is up by 19 again, 47-28. Nelson throws it back to Allie. Dribbles left, jump pass to the corner for Katie. Nelson thought about a shot. Now dribbles and hands off to Schneckloth. She's open for a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Jenna Pitts. One and done for Ottumwa. Here comes Ankeny. Pitts right down the center. Throws it left side to Truman. 2-point jumper, no good. Rebound is controlled by Wright. And the layup is good on the putback. 49-28. Bulldogs had a little surge of momentum there, but it's been snuffed out for now. Allie hands off to Grace up top. Thought about a 3, drives a lane instead, and the shot will not count. A foul on the floor on Ankeny. That'll be on Truman, her second. That's the first foul they've called in this half on Ankeny. And inbounding from the baseline is Nelson. Up top to Grace, hands off to Schneckloth. Hands it back to Allie, looked at the 3. Crosses over top of the key, gets it to Grace. Grace dribbles left. Now back to the right, and a handoff to Allie. Allie curls in the lane, got the runner off, but missed it, and it's out of bounds. And they're trying to decide whether Ankeny touched it or not. The officials will have a conference here, and they'll get the opinion of all 3 officials, and they say it belongs to Ankeny. 2 subs for the Hawkettes here. Isabel Vasek is back in, and Ellie Mashoff returns. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. 4:06 to go, third quarter. Ankeny 49, Ottumwa 28. Pitts left side, cut off, kicks it out to Kayla Pitts for a 3 on the left, and she hit it. Just simple basketball there. 52-28. Ottumwa trying to answer. Long pass into the front court for Buchanosbish. Baseline drive. Jump pass intercepted by Kayla Pitts. Pitts was double teamed on the far side, but they swing it around near side for Jenna Pitts. She drives in, got all the way to the bucket and laid it in. 54-28. Schneckloth to the right side, a handoff to Nelson. Up top to Grace. Dribbles right side of the lane and got fouled before she went up. Second foul on the floor this quarter on Ankeny. That one goes on Jenna Pitts, her second. Nelson to inbound from the baseline, got it in the block to Grace, put the shot up no good, a lot of contact. Rebound though by Allie, her putback is good. So Allie Buchanosbish cleans up the mess, 54-30. Jenna Pitts up top to the right side for Truman. Truman around a second pick, top of the key, throws it back right side to Pitts. Throw it down on the block to Vasek, backing in, missed the shot off the glass and the rebound to Nelson. And then Nelson's hacked at by Truman, and that'll be a foul on Ankeny. Third foul on Sydney Truman. Third team foul of the half on the Hawkettes. Rachel Christman will check in for Ankeny, and Kaylee Bix is back in for Ottumwa. It'll be Nelson to bring it across the timeline. Behind the volleyball line. Waiting for the Bulldogs to get set. Ball goes right side to Bix. Kaylee goes around to pick up top. Now kicks it out on the wing to Buchanosbish. Grace trying to drive, cut off. Throws it back to Schneckloth, right wing. Chloe takes the three and hits it. Vasek was guarding her, didn't get out on her enough. Chloe Schneckloth with the three-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 2.5 to go third quarter. Bulldogs down 54-33. Kayla Pitts up top for Ankeny. Guarded by Allie. Dribbles right around a pick. Picked up by Nelson. Drives baseline. Put up the tough runner. Couldn't get it to go. Bix fighting for the rebound. We get a held ball between Bix and Vasek, and the arrow favors Ottumwa. Ashley Harrington about to come back in for Ankeny.
Harrington back in the Ankeny lineup.
Bulldogs with the ball, down by 21. 2:17 to go in the third. Ottumwa's played Ankeny fairly even in this quarter, but it's that second quarter that really has undone Ottumwa tonight. Outscored in the second, 23-7. Nelson getting instruction from the bench, dribbles right, gets it to Bix. Bix up top, skip it left side to Schneckloth. Down to the corner to Nelson. Three on the way from the corner. Off the rim, no, and the weak side rebound to Pitts. Ankeny wants to run. Long pass up ahead to Crispin. One-on-one with Buchanosbish. Pull-up jumper, got it. Rachel Crispin from 15 feet. 56-33. Schneckloth right wing, trying to answer with a three. Count it! Chloe Schneckloth's second three of the game, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 56-36. Pitts crosses over around a pick, and an illegal screen is the call as Vasek put the hip into Buchanosbish. And Isabel Vasek gets her third foul. Team foul number 4 on Ankeny. Jenna Pitts will come back in and replace Vasek for the Hawkettes. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bix across the timeline. Dribbles to the right around a pick, lobs it for the back door, not really open. It was deflected and last touched by Ankeny. Ball will stay with Ottumwa with 1:20 to go. Calissa Wright back in for Ankeny, replacing Kayla Pitts. Nelson to throw the inbounds. Lobs it in the corner left side for Grace Buchanosbish. Hands off to Allie on the wing. Allie dribbles up top, gets it to Schneckloth. Right side for Bix. Bix crosses over, trying to back down the lane, a reach in by Harrington, but got it back out to Allie. Buchanosbish, a drive and a kick to Schneckloth left wing. Chloe curls in, gets it up top to Bix. Bix hands off to Nelson, dribbles across the free throw line, back up top to Grace. Throws it back to Allie, top of the key. Dribbles right, down the lane, tough runner outside the lane, too strong off the glass, but Grace fighting for the rebound. It just wouldn't stay in her fingers, and it ends up in the hands of Jenna Pitts. Pitts attacking right side, trying to go coast to coast. Laid it up, no, partially blocked, rebound tipped out to Bix. Now the Bulldogs can run. Kaylee left side. Doesn't really have numbers, trying to drive in anyway. Bounce it across to Allie, ball knocked away and stolen by Ankeny. Now the Hawkettes can run. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Pitts down on the block, bobbled and rescued by Wright. Picked up her dribble outside the lane, throw it back up top to Jenna Pitts. Now Ankeny will back it out with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. A lot of up and down action there, but neither team found a bucket on the break. Ankeny up 20, holding for the final shot of the third quarter. Pitch to the right side around a pick, trying to attack. Got it in the corner to Harrington. She drives baseline, cut off, kick it left corner, mash off for three, no. Rebound on the floor, Bix has it, and the quarter ends. Bulldogs down 56-36 going to the fourth. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa trailing Ankeny 56-36. Ankeny with the ball, quick three on the way by Kayla Pitts, no good. Rebound to Chloe Schneckloth. And Schneckloth back into the front court. Throws it left side for Grace Buchanosbish. Grace down the lane, split defenders, layup off the rim, no good. She tapped it back out to Chloe, though. Now up top to Bix, shot fake and a drive, kick it out to Nelson. Up top to Allie, another shot fake. Drives in the lane, runner, boy, she got fouled, they didn't call that. She got hit on the arm from the side, no call, and Ankeny ends up with the ball. There's no way she missed that shot that badly, cleanly. Up top is Kayla Pitts, dribbles left side. Cut off nicely by Nelson. Nelson knocks the ball loose. Pitts picks it back up on the wing. Goes around the pick. Lob on the pick and roll. Nelson knocked that away, and Bix has the loose ball. It's almost still battling here, down 20. 1 minute gone, fourth quarter. Up top, Nelson open for a three. Off the rim, no. And Allie Buchanosbish runs down the rebound in the corner. Skip it to the free throw line. Nelson up top to Grace. She'll try the three. Too strong, and the rebound to Jenna Pitts. Long pass into the front court, left side, Harrington. Cut off by Buchanosbish. Tried to go around her, got it off the glass, no good. And a rebounding foul called on Ankeny with 6:39 to go. Bulldogs will get it back. I think on Ankeny. Oh, now they say it's on Ottumwa. He pointed the other way. He said it was a Ottumwa ball.
Katie Nelson, her second.
Okay, I've not understood the calls that guy's made the last couple times, or non-calls. Inbounds and a miss by Pitts, though, and Ottumwa gets it back. Bix up ahead to Buchanosbish. Grace kicks it back out to Bix. Gets away from a defender. Throws it left side to Nelson. Towards the wing for Grace. Buchanosbish will get it back left side to Bix. Around a pick. She'll try the three. Too strong. Allie, the weak side rebound, brings it back out. Gets it to the elbow. Grace drives in, put it up. Too strong. Rebound to Nelson. Put back no. Bix with the rebound in the lane. Fed it across to Buchanosbish. That layup good. Ottumwa stuck with it and finally got the reward. Buchanosbish has 12. 56-38. Ankeny trying to slow it down now, leading by 18. Over to the right side and a handoff to Harrington. Harrington back to the left. Looking for the back door to Pitts. Buchanosbish would not let it happen. Now up top. Jenna Pitts for a three, drew nothing at all and goes out of bounds back to OHS with 5:43 to go. Kaylee Bix with 5:40 to go into the front court. To the right side for Grace. Grace backs away from Harrington, now throws it left side for Bix. Kaylee down on the block to Allie. Buchanosbish trying to go up against Pitts, throws it up top to Schneckloth. To the right side, Grace. Buchanosbish hands it back to Chloe. Schneckloth a shot fake, now a dribble right, hand off to Nelson. She tries a three, count it. Katie Nelson with the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Not quite over yet, Bulldogs within 15, 56-41, still 5 minutes and change to go. Ankeny again slowing it down here. To the right side, Harrington. Back up top to Jenna Pitts. The freshman goes left around a pick. Got around two defenders, got to the block, but was cut off. Skips it right side, and a three on the way by Mashoff. Off the rim, no. Right the rebound inside, lost it, got it back. Kick it on the wing to Pitts. Pass deflected, ball loose. Out of bounds, last touch by Ankeny. Bulldog ball, 4:45 to go. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash. Quality oil changes and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. On the right side, Bukanajvish curls in the lane. Jump pass left corner, Schneckloth. A shot fake. Gets it up top to Nelson. Katie back to Alley, left side. Kicks it back to Grace. Grace dribbles left, now spins into the lane. Runner across the lane, off the glass, and good. Grace Bukanaj with the bucket. Timeout Ottumwa. They're within 13. 4:25 to go fourth quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
4 minutes, 25 seconds to go fourth quarter. Ankeny 56, Ottumwa 43. The Bulldogs have trailed by as many as 24 in this game. They've got it back down to 13. And they've outscored Ankeny 7-0 here in the fourth quarter. And does Ottumwa have enough firepower to come all the way back? It's still a pretty tall mountain to climb, but they're going to set up the 2-2-1 zone press here out of the timeout and see what they can get done. Inbounds comes to Harrington on the left. Skip it right side across the timeline to right. Driving in one-on-one, trying to get around Bukanajvish. Shot blocked by Grace. Ball loose in the lane. Pitts got it, and she got fouled. And Grace is saying, is that foul on me? I thought Allie was the one who went up and tried to block it. They say, he called that on Grace. That was Allie who went up and hacked at it. It should be 12, not 14, and that matters because that's the fourth one on Grace. Pitts' first free throw was good. I'm not disputing there was a foul, but it was Ali Bukanajvish who went up and hacked at it. Grace never tried to block that shot. He called it on the wrong twin. And instead of the second one on Ali, it's the fourth one on Grace. Second free throw good. That is a critical mistake that really puts Ottumwa in a bind, and Grace goes to the bench saying, I didn't do anything. And Guest will check in. Grace can't be sitting for very long here, but man. Foul on the wrong player at the wrong time, and now a whistle in the lane, and Ottumwa called for 3 seconds in the lane. So they turn it back over. Ankeny up 15 with the ball. Coach Scott, again filling in for an ill Coach Vandenberg tonight, trying to encourage his players to stay with it. Jenna Pitts over to the right side, guarded by Bix. Throw it up top for Mashoff. Left side, Harrington. Guarded by Schneckloth. Schneckloth couldn't stay with her around a pick. Guest picks her up. Harrington missed the shot badly. Good defense by Ann Guest, and the rebound to Schneckloth. 3-on-1 for the Bulldogs if they hurry. Schneckloth down. Tried to bounce it across. The ball got kicked inadvertently. No call. Ball rolls out and out of bounds. They say that's off of Ankeny. No, he corrects it. He points, or they say it is off Ankeny. He said Ankeny ball, then he corrected and said Ottumwa ball. That ball clearly went off of Harrington. Inbound to Bix, 3:34 to go. Kaylee over to the right side. Backdoor cut to Schneckloth. Jump stop. Tried to feed it across to Nelson, and it was deflected out of bounds. Katie will inbound on the baseline with 3:27 to go. Left side to Schneckloth. Up top to Bix. Kaylee spins down the lane in traffic. Left-handed layup rolls off the rim, and the rebound to right. Boy, Kaylee's hit so many of those. I thought that one would go down too. Long pass up ahead to Mashoff. Now backs it away on the baseline. Throw it up top for Pitts. Ankeny doesn't want to be in a hurry here. 3:05 to go. They lead 58-43. Pitts at the volleyball line. Around a pick. Trying to drive on Guest. Collision. Offensive foul. And Guest through the charge. And has played some good defense tonight. Second foul on Pitts. Team foul number 5 on Ankeny. 2:57 to go. And Grace Bukanaj is back in. Guest will go to the bench. And it may be Ottumwa may substitute Guest in on defense and bring Grace back in on offense. Trying to protect Bukanaj with 4 fouls. Nelson between the circles. Throw it left side for Schneckloth. Dribbles back up top, kick it left side for Ali Bukanazbish. Trying to drive baseline on Jenna Pitts. Kick it up top to Nelson, right side to Grace. Grace trying to drive around Harrington, got in the lane and missed the layup, rebound to right. 2.5 to go. Pitts, left side, all the way down to the baseline. Allie fell down, but Grace picked her up. Now Pitts tries the baseline jumper and hits it from 15 feet. 60-43. 17 now for Pitts. 3 in the way by Grace on the other end is off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Pitts. Ottumwa had a glimmer of life there a minute ago, but now down 17, and Ankeny takes a timeout with 2:03 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Don't forget, after the girls' game is complete tonight, we still have the boys' game here on KBIZ and the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Ottumwa girls trailing Ankeny 60-43, 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Ankeny now has 2 timeouts left. Ottumwa has 3. Ankeny with the ball, and with the deficit this big, I have a feeling that Ottumwa may not bother fouling at this point. Well, a minute ago, Ottumwa had it cut down to 13, and you thought maybe another bucket or two in favor of the Bulldogs, and they could have made it interesting. But Ankeny, who was shut out for more than half this fourth quarter, has a bucket and a pair of free throws from Kayla Pitts that probably sealed the deal for tonight. Jenna Pitts is trying to dribble around up top, goes left around a pick, throw it back up top for Ellie Mashoff. Mashoff under pressure from Grace, goes back to Pitts. Trying to double team now. Pitts lobs it back door to Kayla Pitts, and the layup is good. 62-43, that's what happens when you have to trap late. Grace driving, triple teamed in the lane, got the layup up and hit it anyway. I have no idea how she got that shot to go. 62-45, Bulldogs pressure, Ankeny breaks it. Wright will slow it down, throw it back to Kayla Pitts. Ankeny could have had a 2-on-1 there, but they just back it out. Now a minute 10 to go. Pitts under pressure from Allie, and Allie reached in to try to knock the ball away and inadvertently tripped Kayla Pitts, so Allie picks up her second foul. Team foul number 5. And Ottumwa wants a timeout here with 1:06 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ankeny inbounding after the Ottumwa timeout, minute 5 to go, and Kaylee Bix will foul Jenna Pitts. That's the 4th one on Bix. Team foul number 6. The next one will put Ankeny in the 1-and-1, and neither Grace Bukanazbish nor Kaylee Bix can commit the foul here. They'd foul out, and the Bulldogs don't have enough players available to play them both. And Bix fouled again, and she fouls out of the game. Not sure that's exactly what Ottumwa wanted there, as Bix will foul out with 5 points at the 56-second mark. And Jenna Pitts at the line shooting 1-and-1, 65% on the season. First one, no good, and the rebound to Ali Bukanazbish. Well, Ottumwa will hustle into the front court. Alley goes left side, Schneckloth, a quick three on the way, off the rim, no, rebound to Harrington. 45 seconds to go. Don't know if Ottumwa will foul again or not. Pitts over to the left side. Throws it up top to Kayla Pitts. Started to attack, then just backed away back towards midcourt. Ankeny basically trying to run the clock out here. Leading Ottumwa 62-45. 3 of the 4 quarters in this game were even. But that second quarter, Ankeny outscored Ottumwa 23-7. Pitts down to the corner, picked up her dribble with 15 seconds, throw it out to Harrington. Harrington under pressure from Nelson. Gets it to Mashoff, now right side to Pitts. We're under 5 seconds, and that'll do it. The final score is Ankeny 62 and Ottumwa 45. We will take 3 minutes and begin the post-game show for the girls' game here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Our girls' game in the books tonight, and it was only one quarter that undid your Ottumwa girls tonight, but that was all it took for Ankeny as they beat the Bulldogs by a final of 62-45. Ottumwa was only down 14-12 after the first quarter. They tied the game early in the second quarter, then Ankeny went on a 17-0 run. From that point to the end of the game, the Bulldogs played Ankeny dead even, but the damage was done as they lose by 17. OHS was led tonight by Grace Buchanosbish, who had 16 points. Allie Buchanosbish had 13 points, but not a lot of help outside of that. Chloe Schneckloth had 6. Kaylee Bix had 5, well below her average. And Katie Nelson had 5 points. For Ankeny, Kayla Pitts, their leading scorer on the season. It took her a little while to get going. She was scoreless in the first quarter, but she ended up with a game-high 19 points. Jenna Pitts, her younger sister, the freshman, had 11 points in the first half, on her way to 15 for the night. Calissa Wright added 12 points. Ashley Harrington had 9. Ellie Mashoff had 5, and Rachel Christman had 2. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa went 4 for 8, and those were all in the first half. The Bulldogs did not attempt a second-half free throw. Ankeny was 7 of 9 from the free throw line, including a 6 of 7 performance after halftime. So Ankeny, their girls team will leave here 5-5. The Ottumwa girls dropped to 5-4. They'll return to conference action on Friday night on the road at Des Moines East. Now, normally sometime during our show between games here, we would have a live interview with girls head coach Joe Vandenberg, but as we told you in the pregame show, Coach Vandenberg is sick tonight. His assistant coach, Davion Scott, filled in. Did a good job tonight coaching the team. Obviously, that second quarter hurt. Haven't talked to Coach Scott about whether he'd be able to come up tonight or not. If he does, we'll talk to him. If not, no big deal. Hopefully, Coach Vandenberg will be feeling better by Friday when we take on East. And again, Joe, if you're listening, hope you're doing better. Can't wait to get to talk to you again, hopefully, on Friday. So the Bulldog girls fall again 62-45. Right now, we'll take a 3-minute timeout. And when we return, we'll start breaking down the boys' game between Ottumwa and Ankeny. Tough test for the Bulldogs tonight as a good Ankeny Hawks team comes into Evans Middle School. 3 minutes in, we're back with the start of our boys' pregame show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace